Kentucky Wildcats and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Coach Braun before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So LSU's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback. The ship. More than 350 yards and a pair of scores in his last game. Offense in a bunch formation.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey,
there he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine, he might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Can't make the connection, then the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Snapped it in the shotgun. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for space. It's fired. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They'll go right back to him. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Bradley. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now on the return. He's going to get loose. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grab behind the line. It's fired. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Swings it out to the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Back to pass, it's Bradley. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, this is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Great place to start for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Van Zell. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bradley. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to pass, it's Jacobs. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Wade. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap in the shotgun. Here's a heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Makes the grab inbounds. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. The run inside. It's fired. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Bradley. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. It's on target and complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Snagged it, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jacobs. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. Wide open spaces. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. He's got his man. Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And to have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grabbed over the middle. It's long. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Kentucky going quickly. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Dropping back, it's Bradley. Makes the grab, it's Casey.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Oh, they're after him. He's going for it all. Snags it down the right side. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. On the run, it's Levis. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Bradley. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got it in the middle. It's Manziel. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to take a shot on second and short. That's caught. It's Casey. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Dead center perfect. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Bradley. He's got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Kentucky out the punting unit. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Looking downfield on first down. Soft spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Casey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fires to the wideout. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Bradley. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Got a man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's long. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice move to keep running. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the delay, it's fired. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll knock him down.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
That slide's a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Jacobs. Right on the money. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Smalls. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a crease, it's Levis. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Levis. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And they did tack on that extra point, but no problem. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Looking to pass. It's Bradley. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now they'll try the right side. Ran through the contact. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. It's a Looked as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Rushes on him. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're
makes the grab and room to run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. Beautiful throw out in front of the target.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He breaks a tackle. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better.